So I did create this little post-it to just help me stay on track to make sure that I'm reviewing everything. So negative 245. Yay! Always love seeing negative numbers. It's like, so I'm gonna fill in my calendar here with my paydays, the bills that are expected to come out and the amounts. And we're gonna talk about the first steps to take to achieve your financial goals. No matter what your income level, anyone can do it. Hey future millionaires, it's your girl Carrie and welcome to my money tree. Here we talk all things finance and I inspire you to plant your own money tree. If this sounds like something interesting to you, please hit that subscribe button, join the family, and let's grow together. So today, we're going to close out the second pay period for the month of August. We're going to prep for the month of September, fill in our monthly calendar, and complete our monthly budget overview. And I'll also be giving you some tips and motivation on how to achieve any financial goal. So let's get into it. So I did prepare a little bit off of camera, and I put some figures on these Post-its to help us run smoothly because I use my phone to record and I also use my phone to check my accounts and everything. So I wrote all the numbers down so we can just fill them in, discuss it, and then get to the next step. Here is the bi-weekly budget breakdown, this second pay period of August. My job, it was $879.40. That was the actual amount because I was paid on the 18th and that's the date that I budgeted. My side hustle, I estimated it to be $120. It was $140, so plus $20. Rollover, that is the actual amount, is from the first pay period of August, and that stays the same. So I did create this little post-it to just help me stay on track to make sure that I'm reviewing everything. So income deposits, we did that, my job, side hustle. Then next is bills paid, and that is all the bills that are supposed to come out. Canva was the only one that didn't come out, and I did forget that I just subscribed to the Ava app, which is an app to help you build your credit. So they give you a $2,500 spending limit to pay for subscriptions that you're already spending for. Like for me, it was Canva and Netflix. So Canva and Netflix will come out through the Ava account, and then Ava is automatically deducted through my checking account. So that didn't come out because the date for Ava comes out on a different date, and then we'll have to adjust this in September's pay period. It actually will come out on the 16th, so that's why that wasn't checked off. And then we go through all of the expenses paid. So I kind of just jot down on this loose leaf paper the date, what I spent money on, and the amount. And then I go through and list the different categories and then add them up. So here you can see home supplies, pet, beauty, one-time bills, and then I added all the numbers up of what I spent for each of the category. I also added 2 new categories, which was food and kids, because although I don't like to spend money on fast food or ordering out, it is something that does come out. So I have to put a category for food expenses. So we will adjust that as well for September's budget breakdown. So you'll see later on when we do my September breakdown, I organize this much better, so I won't have all these loose leaf papers and flipping back and forth, and hopefully it runs a little more smoothly. But so far it's not too bad. So for home supplies, I allotted $50, but the actual amount was $0. So let me see, in the first monthly budget breakdown for August, I spent $140 when I only wanted to allot $70. So I did spend a lot of money, and I got, I guess, the majority of the things I needed for home supplies, so I didn't need to get anything. Pets, again, that was $0. Beauty supplies, now I allotted $15 and it was really $105. So this would have been a plus 50 plus 30. This is negative, let's see, 105 minus 15 is 90. So 50 and 30 is 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's 80. So 90 minus 80. So really we're negative $10. So it kind of balances itself out. September reserves, I still have that because again, they were for my September first pay period bills. So that's in there. And one-time bills. So for this month it was school supplies, and that I estimated it to be $84, but the actual amount was $297. Now this wasn't just for school supplies. I also had to buy a new iPhone charger for $15 that was unexpected. I had to get my oil changed, which was $36. And what was the other thing? Yeah, I think that's really it. And I guess the rest was for school. So this kind of was all combined together. So 297 minus 84 is 213. So negative 213. And gas, that was nothing because my gas reimbursements from work kind of covered my personal gas. And honestly, I don't even think I spent $140 in personal gas because I don't really go anywhere besides to and from work. So we're just going to leave that. So the 140 will actually probably, I'm just going to put 0 actually, will balance itself out. So this was negative 10, so negative 232. And 140 minus the 140 because I didn't use that for the gas. So it's technically negative $92. So that's just good to know so that I have an extra almost $100 in one of these categories so that I don't go over budget next time. And then my gas reimbursements through work, where was that at? I got $211.01. So for my gas funnel system, I did pay the $241.92, which was 80% on Open Sky. And then I also paid the 80%, which was $115.06 for Capital One on the 22nd. So these are the two amounts that will be due in September. So $60.48 on the 11th and $28.77 on the 16th. So there was two other categories that money came out of that I didn't account for here, which was food. Oh, my pen, no. What is up with this? I think my pen's broke. Which was food, and that was $104. And then kids. So before, when I first created my budget, I used to have a kids allowance expense that I would allot money for them doing their chores and helping around the house. And then I got rid of it, and now I actually need to bring it back because it was not realistic. So that was $49. Where can I put that? So the negative 92 was actually negative 104 plus 49 plus 92. Negative 245. Yay! Always love seeing negative numbers. It's like, whoops, it would help if it was the right way around. So in this part of the video, I'm trying to figure out where the negative $245 was coming from, because on paper, it's saying I'm negative $245, but in my bank statements, it's saying I'm positive $271. So here's what actually happened. I budgeted $597 for September bill reserves. And then after reviewing my first pay period bills for September, the true number is $305.61. So that left me with $291 extra, minus the $245 that I went over, equals $46 in the positive. I also forgot to add the $20 extra I made in my side hustle. And then also I forgot to add the $12.99 that was not taken out for the Canva bill, because that's actually going to come out next September on the 16th through the Ava account. So I am not $245 in the negative. I am actually $79 in the positive. So that will be the rollover. Let's get into September. So I'm going to fill in my calendar here with my paydays, the bills that are expected to come out and the amounts, and then we will fill in the monthly overview with my income, the bills, expenses, sinking funds, and saving funds. And we're going to talk about the first steps to take to achieve your financial goals. No matter what your income level, anyone can do it. So the very first step starts with your core values. Most people don't realize this when they try to achieve financial success. They typically think it begins with making more money or saving more money, but it doesn't. It begins with the very core of who you are. This is the things that you stand for and what you believe in. And these are all the very things that create the person that you are at this very moment, and what ultimately will create who you become in the future. Your core values are influenced by your personality type, your cultural values, the level of financial literacy that you have, and even your past experiences. These core values that you have, whether you are conscious or subconscious of it, dictate your behavior, your attitude, and even the decisions that you make throughout your life. So you'll really want to sit down with yourself and go over, what are your core values? What do you truly believe in? What do you stand for? And is this something that has been ingrained in you from childhood, or is this something that is in true alignment with yourself in this very moment? You'll want to make sure that these values are in alignment with your work and financial goals. When you align your goals with your values, you're setting yourself up to attract what you desire. This helps you reach your goals much quicker. Your thoughts, whether they're positive or negative, become a magnet that attract like experiences into your life. If you've never heard of the law of attraction, then this is your sign to look it up. There's also a movie on YouTube called The Secret. Must watch. You must watch. Oh, tongue-tied. You must watch it. The movie also explains how to be mindful of your thoughts. If you're in constant state of worry, struggle, or stress, then that's what you will continue to attract into your life. You'll cause more worry, struggle, and stress. Instead, you need to hold the thought of wealth and success in your mind, as if you are already wealthy and successful. It's important to show the gratitude for your current situation. Don't focus on what you lack. Instead, focus on the blessings that you have. This can be a bit more difficult than you think, especially if you are struggling. but with time and practice, it will become natural. Next, you're going to want to set your financial goals. Think big, but start small. It's important to set your goals for even if it seems impossible, but you can start with visualizing your dream life. Fast forward to your life in 5 years. Imagine what it looks like. Where do you live? What does your home look like? What do you wear? What kind of car do you drive? What does your career look like? How big is your bank account? Write all these things down. Is it money? If so, how much money do you need? Write the real numbers down. How much is the home that you want to live in? How much does the lifestyle that you want to live cost? How much money do you want in the bank? Then make a logical list of the steps that you need to take to achieve your goal. So, if you live in $1 million home, how much money do you need to make each year? What are the big and small actions that you can take today? This is very important. It can be as simple as beginning to save money each month, or something as big as making a career change. And lastly, it's important to understand that all of this will take time and effort. It's not something that will happen in a week or a month. It may not even happen within 1 year. Successful people didn't gain their success through luck. It takes strategic planning and discipline. Becoming financially literate, working on your relationship with money, budgeting, saving and investing. It's also important to remember that this is life and it's a journey, not a destination. So while it is important, try not to take it so serious. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Enjoy the ride, be patient with yourself, stay consistent, stay determined, be mindful of your thoughts, and be intentional with your actions, your time, and your money. And you'll be amazed by how your life transforms. When you expect to succeed, it's going to work or it's going to work. There are no other options. Stay confident that you'll achieve your dream and it will manifest. It may be difficult if you don't see results within the next month or two or even within the next year. Stay at it, stay consistent, stay focused on the dream, and it will happen. I hope this was helpful. Comment down below what your financial goals are and what the first steps you are going to take to achieve them. So this is the monthly overview with all of my bills, expenses, sinking funds, and savings added up that I will need. All right, so let's see, we're just gonna estimate what my monthly income would be. So I already received $963.31, $963.31 for my first check, plus a $300 bonus, plus side hustle, say, is 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60, and then 2 more checks, so let's estimate them to be $900 each. So $3,303.31. Look at that number. That's so funny. All right. So So my monthly estimated income is this much. So let's just see how much I would have left over. So if my math is mathin', then at the end of September when I do my closeout, I should have approximately $589 to be able to add to my sinking funds. If this is the true number, then woo, it'll be so exciting to be able to save all of this money. I will keep you guys updated, but for now I'm going to end the video here. Please stay tuned for my next video where I will do my September 1st pay period breakdown and we'll go over my budgeting for that. So I'll see you in the next one. Please be sure to comment, subscribe, and like this video, and thank you all for your support. Bye guys.